Now it worked the second time. Hopefully it stays working. So anyway, welcome back. You guys, boy, I hate it when that happens. Technical difficulties. It's
I
part
know.
of the
What is
podcast,
my
I
hair
guess.
so weird for? Let me move that. I don't like the
But
way I
anyway,
look on national TV.
you've been busy, quite busy, since the last time we saw you. You
Have we?
started, yeah. Well, you started
Just
this
shoveling
magazine.
stuff.
Well, let's start out. You started this magazine.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's Janet.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Um, what brought that about?
Um, we're all kind of just taking a break from doing the podcast, the Ghost Buzzes Live podcast. And I don't know, I was just missing talking with everybody. So I came up with this magazine, this brilliant idea,
It
And
is.
what's it called?
It really was.
Ghost Buzz Magazine. And I figured we would just do this in between doing the podcast, but we haven't gotten back to it yet. Yeah, I like asking everybody a bunch of questions and hearing their answers, and
Yeah. Yeah.
learn a lot. Or it makes you think,
Things that make you go,
Yeah, because everybody's got a different answer,
Yeah.
so it's interesting.
She's just nosy. That's what brought it about.
No, I do ask sometimes, like, what do you got on your feet?
Yeah.
Things like that.
Right. What you wearing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the other magazine. Never mind.
Look, we're on his wall.
Where?
Right behind.
Oh, I see it. Yep, I see it.
Ghost Buzz Facebook Live.
I see it. Mine's right over there.
Yeah.
No,
So-
but yeah, it's been fun.
And then you did what is that? Oh, I saw the picture. It was like you were adopted a highway.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, we've been doing that for about 5 years.
4 or 5, right?
I think 5.
Yep. So not only do we get the highway, what's really cool is our name. There's a sign at either end of where we got how
2
long is it?
miles.
2 miles. So at one end and the other end, there's a sign that says "Adopted by," and it's got our team name.
Yep.
And truth be told, the reason we did it, not the only reason, but we picked up our sign is right in front of Eloise.
Eloise Asylum, yes.
So it was kind of cool.
I'm like,
yeah.
if we can get this, you want to do it? And it was available, and we snatched it. Not
Yeah.
only that, though, we got kind of the 2 mile haunted stretch there.
Yes, we do. We got a couple cemeteries in there. We're by Eloise, of course, and that whole corner is said to be
Yeah,
kind of unsettling.
the Red Apple Inn.
Oh yeah, the Red Apple Inn. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I think Michigan Avenue in general.
Yeah.
In general, yeah. So yeah, we did. That was a lot of that. That's something we do. We got to do it 3 times a year:
Yeah.
spring, summer, and spring, summer, and fall. Don't have to do it in the winter. Thank God. But
Yeah. Well.
summer's tough too, though.
Yeah.
Summer's
A
tough.
couple times we had to stop. It was just too
Oh, I
hot.
know.
Yeah.
Right. It was bad. It's muggy and yeah. Especially when it's hard. It's hard.
It's still too cold for me in the fall. Sometimes.
Yeah.
It depends how your fall is.
Yeah, they're usually cold now.
Because this year we just went straight into winter.
Yeah, we did. We had like 1 day of fall. Then
Yeah,
it was winter.
we skipped over it, and yeah.
Mhm.
That's the way it seems to be. We pretty much have summer and winter is the way I feel.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not horrible today. but that's more because the sun's out.
Yeah,
It's only like 40 degrees.
not even, I don't think. But it's sunny. So that
what's
helps.
next for you guys? What's next for all of you?
Ooh. Actually, we got some stuff coming. We're going to do a road trip, which is kind of how our team started, was with a road trip.
Yep. A 9 day
9-day road
long.
trip. And we went to all kinds of places. This time it's only going to be 7 days. But we're going the opposite direction. We're not going east. We're going to go a little west this time. And we're going to Ashmore States.
Yeah.
Yes. And then we're trying to figure out what's there. And then Janet brought up something else. What else are we doing?
Oh, when we went and did Bobby Mackey's,
Oh, yeah.
we stayed, at a hotel up the road. And I swear to God, I think we had just as much activity in that hotel room
As we did at
Bobby Mackey's.
It was nuts.
And of course, all the equipment's out in the car. It's the middle of the night. So we are going to stop again. We got the same room we got last time, and we're going to investigate.
Yeah, we're going to investigate that.
And we talked to the staff there. They all had experiences.
Yeah, and it's I'd say about a mile or two down from Bobby Mackey's.
Yeah. So we're going to do that also.
Yeah, and then
we're going to see the world's biggest stop.
Oh, yeah. Right. The world's biggest teeter-totter. The world's biggest
mailbox. Working mailbox.
Working mailbox. It's a whole bunch of stuff, and it's all like right there. So of course we got to go see it. I know. And then what did you talk about last night?
I'm sorry.
There's a town somewhere close by me, and I can't think. It's either in Illinois or it's in Wisconsin. And you go to this town, apparently it was the birthplace of the guy that created Garfield. So there's Garfield statues all over.
Okay.
See, I love to see that stuff. That's why I like road trips. I like seeing what else you can see.
Well, there's like
on the way to your investigation.
There's like 13 or 14 of them, and you got to try to find them all. And each one's different.
That's cool.
That's fun.
Check that out.
Yeah, I was just looking up interesting things go and see.
Yeah, you always got to look and see what's around. But
the world's largest rocking chair, wind chime golf tee, teeter-totter, swizzle spoon, bird cage, barbershop pole, wooden shoes, pitchfork, and key.
So we got our picture taken with all of that.
That's in Casey, Illinois. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Casey, Illinois.
Casey, Illinois, yeah.
I don't think I've been through there yet.
Okay, so yeah.
The other one is you want to look up Metropolis, Illinois.
Metropolis? Let's see. Let's see.
But I want to go to the Rhodes Hotel.
Hey, Tom.
Have you? That's in Indiana.
Superman.
So maybe do that on the way back from Ashmore. That would be fun.
Okay, so this place is just like Metropolis.
Yep.
Oh. I think I've seen that.
I haven't made it there yet. It's about a 6-hour drive for us.
Is it? That's funny. Do they have other stuff?
And I made it to, what is it? What was it? I went specifically on a road trip to the place, Aurora, Illinois, just to get my picture taken at the sign, population sign.
Which diner?
Wayne's World.
Wayne's
Oh,
World.
my
Wayne's
aunt
World.
Amber used to live in Aurora.
Yeah.
Look at there. That's what I want to do. I want to get up on the perch of the bird cage.
You
See,
know, when it comes to interesting things, I always look those up when we're taking road trips.
right. Well,
You
and
know,
then you know what's always fun to do, I think, is when you go somewhere and they find out that you're there to ghost hunt or something like that. Then people tell you things, and you'll hear things. And if you hear it enough times, you're like, "Oh, that's worth checking out." You know, so it's not something you don't. That's why we don't like with our 9 day road trip. We didn't have solid plans for every day because you might find something else that
To do.
sounds appealing. You know,
but,
especially when you start talking haunted stuff, because a lot of it, people don't put out there. But then you,
well,
you go somewhere and people start talking, oh, this the Dairy Queen over here down on whatever,
well,
you know.
that's why I have my truck decorated the way it's decorated. It's all decked out, and we've
Yeah.
had a few
You're
little
stopping
things,
at all the
minor
gas
things
stations and
happen because we had the push bar painted purple and it got replaced and all this because of an accident and stuff. But that was all covered under insurance.
Right.
But they still come up. They see that, or they see me wearing my vest or something, and it says paranormal investigator on the back of it and stuff like that. And they sit there and they come up and say, "Oh, you got to check this place out just down the road," or
Exactly.
you know,
Well, even when
or
you watch,
they tell me their stories or whatever, and it is kind of fun.
yeah.
You know,
it is
I
to go somewhere you didn't even plan.
Yeah, speaking of Bobby Mackey's, we actually went there the night before our investigation because we wanted to check it out while the place was hopping. The
yeah,
music's
full of
playing,
people.
this,
Yeah.
that, everything else. And as soon as they found out we were investigating it,
Oh,
everybody
everybody had a story.
story. They're showing us pictures. They were,
Yep.
yeah, there was
In
somebody
the bathroom. I mean, we talked. It was so fun, though. I mean, you hear the stuff that you see on shows or watch on YouTube or stuff like that, but you're talking to people that actually hang out here, and this stuff has happened to them,
hmm
and it was pretty fascinating. It was really cool. You got so much more. So now it's giving it some credence. It's like,
hmm
but it
Well,
was it
yeah.
was pretty cool. Everybody had a story, or
I
the people.
had
What
I
was
was
more intriguing was the people that wouldn't talk about
And we
it.
got to meet Bobby Mackey while we were
The
there.
people that wouldn't talk about it
that
Yeah,
was cool.
there were some. Yeah,
because they were afraid.
yeah.
But I went the first time this happened to us. I was all the way up in the northern part of Michigan in Menominee, and we
Do,
were
do, 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 do.
we were
Sorry, Joe.
I stopped at one of the dispensaries up there and stuff, and we were in the line and stuff. And this woman comes running out, and she's like, "I'm a big fan. I thought I recognized, because the magnets on the door that we put on the door and stuff, they got the big
Uh-huh.
logo, the logo up there, and it was like, wow, that was the first time that somebody actually came running up to my vehicle saying, "I'm a big fan of yours."
That happened to us at
I
Eloise,
do
and that
all
was
the
so
time.
funny because we weren't expecting that at all.
No, we were newbies then, and well, we were doing the podcast then too.
But somebody heard of us. We never knew anybody
I
heard of
know.
us. We barely heard of
That's
us.
phenomena.
Yeah, and I'm like, wow.
The crowd of people.
Well, first we said minute. But but anyway, it's really weird when somebody knows you. My mother doesn't even acknowledge that she knows us, let alone strangers.
I'm Carol,
Yeah, right,
or whatever your names are.
right. But
Yeah, my dad
yeah, it's
probably
really
wouldn't
cool. But
acknowledge
yeah,
me either.
I think that's the best part of a road trip is hearing things you didn't expect to find.
Yeah.
That's what I like. Is basically it just kind of going in blind in a way, you know. We have a couple things planned, but other than that, we got a whole week of really. We'll see what happens, you know.
Yeah.
And
Sounds
we'll
like
look for a place. What are you doing?
Something kept poking me, and I couldn't figure out what it was. I still didn't. Oh well, it's gone now.
But yeah, I love a road trip. I love a road trip. I love seeing God, you just learn so much more about other people's hauntings. Not all of them make the books, you know. Not all of them make a YouTube.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like also like really fun just exploring new areas that you haven't been to before.
Absolutely.
You know, finding out the history, taking a look at,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, you know,
That's what was so great about
there's places
Gettysburg.
around here that I have yet to see, you know,
Yep.
and they're not all haunted. It's just like some of it is just like cool. I mean, there's a bronze fawn statue down in Milwaukee. I still have yet
What
to
is
find
that?
it. In Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
I know, but what is it?
The bronze fawns.
The
That's
bronze
right.
ponds?
It's
Okay.
a
All
bronze
right.
statue of Henry Winkler as the
That's
son
right. They were
of
from
Asylum.
Milwaukee, weren't they?
Yeah, yeah. And not too far away, I think, was that brewery. And you kind of go in and you kind of not go in, but you can go along the sidewalk there and do their little thing because, their little
Laverne and Shirley.
Shirley's little dance and stuff like that. That's,
One, two, three, four, five, six,
right.
seven, eight. Schlemiel. Schlemazel.
Right. But see, that stuff's, still around because it's historic, you
Right.
know.
Because we have another thing here, like it's Cleveland, right? Where the Christmas story houses.
Yeah.
And it's those kind of things, and I agree with you, Joe. Those kind of things, just local history is fascinating to me. Even if it's not my local, I'm into other people's local too. You know, it doesn't just have to be the big giant history. It's that local stuff. Like when we were where was that mansion place we were at?
Bill.
Beale House. Oh my God. When I was reading, trying to get names and things like that, it was just fascinating reading the history of the area. You know, there was a fort down the street, and
One of our presidents is buried across the street
right,
with his horse.
with his horse, and this massive flood that kind of wiped everything out. Well, not everything, but a lot of things. And it was
There she is.
Hi, how are you?
Fine.
We're asking about you.
I'm home.
You're home.
Okay, give me a kiss so I can go watch Bridgerton.
What the hell is this?
Excuse me, that's my stomach.
Oh, you need a shot.
We got one crying here.
Well, he's sleeping now. He had water and some food and chewed a little bit. Now he's tired.
She's dog
I'm
sitting.
dog sitting. One of my grand dogs is here till Monday.
And he's been crying and depressed.
He's very depressed. Well, they have another dog who's injured, so he won't leave her alone. So she could. They ripped the stitches. They had already reopened the wound, so he had to come here. But they got a new baby too, so I think he thinks they kept the baby and got rid of him. So
I'm sorry.
yeah, I got to make an appointment with somebody. He needs to talk to someone.
This isn't right. Yeah. I don't know what happened. That was bad. Anyway.
It's being one of them days.
Yep.
Yeah, it has been. And it's just getting worse. So, It's
Oh,
just
that's
not one of those days to be doing stuff. So anyway,
Anyway, what about you? Have you done anything lately, paranormally speaking?
nope, uh, not really. It's been too cold, so I don't go out
Right,
much. You know, I mean,
right. The
you
ghost
get
might not mind the cold, but I sure do.
right. You know, I mean, I got a dog that doesn't mind the winter, but me, it gets too
Mm-mm.
cold,
Too
and it's
cold. I
like
can't
I'm not
even.
going outside. So
It was a brutal winter this year. It was brutal.
but I got a lot of plans if a miracle happens.
Let's
Uh,
think positive. Let's think positive.
you know, we got to see what happens with my truck. But
Right.
we got some road trips that we want to take, and unfortunately, we got to have a vehicle to do that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's hard to do
you
on a
know,
bike. You're right.
well,
Walking
you know,
sucks.
there's a paracon I've never been to, and we decided to get the tickets and go this year. You know, and it's in Fond du Lac, May 9th. So,
How far is that from you?
mm, I'm not sure. um,
Takes you some hours to get there, though.
it takes about an hour and a half or so,
Oh, okay. Kind of like
roughly.
okay, like us going to Toledo or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, but
Yeah. Well, you know what? They don't even know yet. Your problem with your truck could be something
well, I don't know. We're gonna have to figure
not
it
as
out.
bad as they think it might be. They don't know. They don't know squat.
So we got to figure that out Monday. We'll have to figure things out. You know, but hopefully we'll make it to that because that's the start of me going out and doing things. Because then the next big one will be in Chicago.
Oh,
So,
okay.
and I've been going down to that Paracon for the last 3 or 4 years. You know,
How's that one? How much does that one cost?
that's doesn't cost. What was it, like $1? It's like $1
Oh,
for
where and
the
that's in where is that in Chicago proper?
and that was in I can't think where it was, but it's the Chicago Paracon. It's June, sometime in June.
Oh wow.
I don't
Hmm.
I don't have dual screens anymore, so
No.
it's kind of hard to look things up and do that.
I'm looking.
But
I'm just
it's
slow.
You're lucky enough to be able to run
it's
two screens.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
well, I have a custom built computer, so it's got like four.
Oh
I
wait,
could hook
must not
four
be
or
the same
five
one.
I'm
monitors up
computer
to the
nut.
computer.
Dumb.
So
I don't know nothing. I can barely get my email.
Shut up, you're ridiculous. But she does know AI.
Yes. I think it's
it,
fun.
Well, what you do.
Yeah, what I do. I'm
It,
not.
it won't be fun when it takes over your life.
I'm just doing, little pictures and ad type things and yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
And to
She's
cup.
looking it up.
Oh, well, I'm looking. There's one they're showing me in the Supernatural Convention in Chicago. That's not till November 6th through
um,
8th. Is that
no,
it?
no, it's
All
like in
right.
June. It,
All right.
it's
Then let's see.
it's
One of the things she said was the back tires were
hosted
rotating
by
over
Jack
five.
Chavez, or
She
Oh,
had them changed out all together all at once.
hmm. Hosted. Oops. There's a obscure. Wow, there's so many. Jack.
So basically, it sounds like everything's loose, from what I understood.
What did you say this name was?
The suspension.
I don't know. I know there's so many. Have you heard it? Wow.
What else is under there?
Obscura. That sounds interesting too. Oh, that one's today. We can't go. Oh, here's the one in June. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Paranormal Chicago Convention. Jack Chavez. Yeah, here it is. I see it now. It's June 13th.
That sounds
1 to
about
8.
right. Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
$5,000.
Huh. Yeah, only $1 to enter, huh?
Um,
80 vendors.
What
Look
did
at
they
that.
do?
Tarot reader, angel card reader, psychics, tea leaf reader, meet paranormal investigators, food, raffle, music.
okay, hold on. Let me get the recording.
Yeah,
Wow. Oh, look at one of your
I've been,
brethren.
I've been going there to that one the last 3 years.
Oh, okay. So that's a pretty good one?
Yeah.
I don't think we have a good one around here anymore.
Yeah, Michigan is. I don't know what
Well,
happened
I
to the
mean,
podcast,
I think
or not podcast, but
that one at Sault Ste. Marie, Mackinac Island, if you got $1 million.
no, it's not no more.
What?
They're not doing that one up there anymore.
No?
See,
Nope.
You know what happened? Because everybody got channels instead of being on a network TV.
that
And now you
that
Dundee's not doing theirs now.
see,
I think we
it's
still
like
had the Mid Michigan.
we
Penhurst
have the
Asylum.
one, but it's like I don't know what the fate of it is or whatever. And I didn't go last year because they changed the venue and it, you know. So
Yeah.
there was a Milwaukee Paracon that went on in Wisconsin. That was a
St.
big
Marie's
one.
doing theirs.
I
But
heard they weren't.
Well, here it is, Janet.
Here it is.
The one we have here, the big one, is the Michigan Paranormal Convention. And they do it in Sault Ste. Marie. And that this year is going to be August 28th and 29th.
My suggestion is we do not go on any long road trips.
Oh,
And they usually have the big people there.
yeah,
yeah. Oh, did I click on it? No.
yeah, that's
Can
I've seen some of those, but then at the same time they want 60, 70, 100.
Oh, I think this one's expensive.
Yeah,
Yes, I heard. Yeah, that's why we don't go. Not that we don't want to go.
It's pricey.
Because,
Yeah,
I just don't. But I like that thing for $1. There's a lot of speakers there and stuff.
I like their one in Dundee. It was on a smaller scale. You still got to meet some of the, big names.
some of these people
And you could
are
hang out with them all day long, too.
they're
That
out
was
to
neat.
make money,
Mm-hmm.
And I get it. I mean, isn't that why a lot of us do some stuff?
Well,
But
I don't do anything for the money, but these people, I don't get it. I really don't understand. I've seen wrestling conventions,
Yeah.
where they toy convention stuff like that. I've been to some of these places, but you get these big stars there, these guys that created a comic book or whatever, just to get their autograph or their picture.
I know. I'm not spending 80
Yeah.
bucks for an autograph.
yeah.
Or $120.
I get it if the money's going towards maybe a charity or something,
But so many of these people, that's their only claim to fame, and that's the only money they have.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not even mad at that, and I don't mind people selling their stuff. But
That much. Come on.
And they're basically
no, not their autographs. I'm talking about when they sell books or
No.
T-shirts
Yeah.
or things like that. But
That's just
some of it's a little over the top for what, especially when it's somebody like I don't even think you're that much either. You know. But no, yeah, I do have to say that I did like that one we had here. It was a good one. It was a good one. Yeah, but they seem to have gone by the wayside here after everybody went back to work. Things kind of I don't know. I don't know what happened. Everything's so expensive now. That could be part of it too. Everything costs a lot.
Yeah.
well, gas went up.
And that's why we didn't do our charity event. We were doing one every couple of years, and yeah, everything just got so pricey, and we didn't want to keep raising the prices of the tickets.
I mean, if you gotta raise it $5, it's one thing, but if you gotta raise it $100,
I know.
that's bad. That's bad.
You know
No.
that I just don't understand them charging so much for these places. It's ridiculous. I mean, they'd get a lot more for a lot less.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
you know, if you're doing it like a location or something like that, well, the money should all go for keeping that doing all the maintenance work and stuff like that. You
Yeah.
know,
Right.
Yes.
Absolutely. I
It's
agree
the
with you.
old Dundee Mill. That's what they did.
And that's right. Right.
Yeah.
And that makes sense because it was basically put on by their home team.
Yeah.
So that made sense. And it was towards the museum and stuff. So, but what I like even less is when they charge you $150 to get into something or $100, and then you got to pay for everything once you get in.
hmm
I can't get a free autograph.
Yeah.
I can't get,
yeah.
and Dundee was good because it was small.
Yeah.
You know, it
Yeah,
was
but
small.
that's the way everything is nowadays. You know, like the comic book conventions, the wrestling conventions, you got to pay to get into them, and then you got to pay for the person's autograph or to get your picture taken with
Right.
them and stuff like that.
And that really is unfair.
Yeah.
Maybe instead of having your events in these huge giant venues, why don't you spread it over a couple of days and do it at a VFW hall or something? You know what I mean? Something that's a little cheaper,
Yeah.
where you don't have to do that to people.
You know, I'm going to try to find a way to make sure I make it to the one in Fond du Lac because that's the first time I paid $50 just to go to a convention.
Right. Sure.
You know,
There's
and it's
hip duck.
non-refundable. I paid my tickets in advance, so I will find my way there somehow.
Oh yeah, you have to. You got to Uber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And I do like the Puricons. I think they're fun. They're informational. I enjoy them. The very first time I went, I wasn't sure. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I brought pillows and stuff so I could take a nap in my car. And but no, I stayed for every single speaker, whether I knew them or not, and it was awesome. I loved it.
well, not only that, you sit there and you make new friends and you make
Mhm.
connections. You know,
Absolutely.
for me, it's like I got a podcast. I've got all these business cards that from people that I've met. You know,
Right. Well,
and,
look at us. We're here. We've been
but
with you.
but
Right.
it's
That
like
wouldn't have happened without. Right.
going to those conventions they're a big
Networking.
deal. They're a big deal.
Yeah, it's a networking kind of thing.
Right.
Exactly.
And you know, just to use that phrase word, I don't, it like brings everybody together because I haven't found
Absolutely.
one. I haven't found one or been to one where there's been an argument or somebody disagreeing so much that it causes fights. I haven't
I've
seen that.
never ever no. I only
Uh,
see that between teams when they're on their own, left to their own devices. If with
right.
team members.
Or something. Social media does that sometimes. With those
Yeah,
people. Um, but
yeah, sure
but
does.
you don't see that. I mean, I had the opportunity once, and it was just too hot out, and I didn't want to walk back up the whole bunch of stairs to get back in the building. But they were doing their live podcast right from there, and they said, "Oh, why don't you come on? You know, come talk to us." And I said, "Yeah, I gotta go outside for a bit. I'll be back." But I never made it back in the building because my legs. But it was
Right.
hot. It was really hot. It was like in July or something. It was
Oh yeah.
it was called the Rock Island Paracon,
Rock Island, huh? That in Wisconsin,
Illinois.
Illinois. Yeah, but I do like the camaraderie. How do you say that word, camaraderie? Yeah, that's right, right? Why does it sound wrong? Camaraderie. That's right.
Hi, Ashley.
I like that though. I like the connections you make. I like that. Who are you waving at?
Ashley.
Ashley. That's my youngest daughter.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
hi Ash. Uh, yeah. Good morning. Good morning, Irene. Oh, that's a nice.
Come on.
Huh?
It's
Come on, Irene.
No,
No,
it's there's that song "Good Night, Irene,"
oh,
an
okay.
old song.
if yeah. All right. Yeah. Don't give me that Tom.
But you
If
know
he
what?
would have been back here, he would have started something like that.
Yeah, I do like to
Uh,
yeah, meet people, like-minded people. And that's the thing, you're meeting people that are interested in the same thing. Oh, please don't.
you know, that's just it.
Sorry,
You
Irene.
got a whole group of people there, and they go around, and you talk to them, and I haven't met a person I didn't like yet. You know, um,
Right, right, right.
and they tell you their stories and stuff, and you tell them, and it's fun. It's really
Hmm.
cool to be there. Um,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I've been like I go down to Chicago, to the one in Chicago, uh, and every year for the last 3 years. This year will be the fourth year that I go. But every time I go down there, the first time I went there, the guy that runs the whole thing, Jack, he's like, "If I knew you would have traveled this far, I would have had you as a guest speaker." And I said, "Yeah."
Oh, wow.
But anyway, every time I go down there, this guy goes like this, "Hey, come here."
Right. They
They see me
remember you
coming in the
too.
door,
Yeah.
so
It's the
so see,
hat.
I get recognized because of the hat.
The hat. Yeah. But that's
I get
cool. Everybody's got
recognized
their thing.
because of the hat. So I make sure when I go to the conventions, I got that hat on. And people recognize me. I mean, I went down there the first year we didn't get to do it, but the second, you know, couple of years, the 2 years following that, it's like I contacted the guy that ran the place, and I says, "Hey, my truck's all decorated up and stuff like that. Says, can I park it up front?" Sure enough, got park it right up front. And,
Nice.
well,
Nice.
the thing is, everybody's. I've seen one at every single Paracon I've been to. There's been an Echo One from
Yeah, there's
Ghostbusters.
a lot of them out there.
Come on. be original, you know? So my
Yeah.
car looks like that squad car, but it's got all the, you know, little Bigfoot things and stuff like that, and stickers, and we believe, and you know, so it's different. So my
Right.
truck looks different, and yeah, so it stands out more, and people come up and talk to me, and you know, it's
Awesome.
kind of fun.
It is fun. It is
Well,
fun.
I enjoy
It's just,
myself. I never thought I would. This all started out as kind of like, finding something to do, just to kill time, and we started the podcast, and we were pissing people off, and that wasn't going too well. So in 2019 we started the paranormal stuff, and it's been going strong and having a lot of fun ever since.
yep, that is a lot of fun. And again, it's just surrounding yourself with people that like the same things you do, are interested in the same things you are, you know, and that just always makes for a great day, you know?
Yeah. And hear their stories.
Right, right. Like, yeah, when you're anywhere that brings you, you go to a concert, everybody else likes that person too. So it makes you're on a
Oh
different
yeah.
level with them, you know? You're like closer to those people than you were to the people at the gas station that you met or whatever, you know? But yeah, so it's, what's up, Giz?
He's whining again.
My dog's crying, not my granddog's upset. I need dog doctors. I need the dog whisperer. He's very sad. Uh, but yeah, I wish there were more around here. But and something like, again, you go with the price. You know, I'm not a wealthy woman. Janet's not wealthy, but how are we supposed to go do stuff? You know, you guys can't. You usually have to pick and choose what you can go do. You know,
Well,
because
yeah,
you can't afford to go do everything,
especially when you got to
and they make
travel.
it hard.
You got to travel long distances.
Right.
You got to take
And
into
we have
account.
to
You got
already
to take into
because
account the gas. Hotel
right.
expenses possibly. And
And
then
my
on top
right.
of it, the
And I know
ticket,
that's not their fault.
it adds up. Well, it's like concert tickets. You know,
Oh my God. Don't even get me started on that. You
but
can't even go to a concert.
I know.
when we were kids, okay, when we were kids and going to concerts, concert tickets were average $20.
$20.
Yeah,
15, 20. Yeah.
$20. Yep. To go see somebody. And I don't know
well,
what happened. I mean, even if you factor inflation in and shit, $100, okay, 125, but they're 500,
Yeah.
800, 1,000 if you want something good.
but I'm just saying, I saw, ACDC like 3 times,
Uh,
and the last time we saw them, I didn't buy the ticket, so I can't say if the prices went up. But I know if they came around like Kiss did or something like that, their tickets would be, through the roof. And if you wanted decent seats, you had to pay,
oh, you can't get a decent seat.
you know,
The only way we get decent seats are if you see somebody that nobody else wants to see.
And you get moved up.
Right. But me and Janet, we went and saw, uh, not last summer, summer before, we saw John Fogerty, and he was doing all the old CCR songs because he got his library back.
Yeah.
And oh my God, we had good seats. We had, it was a great show,
Oh, awesome.
and it was pretty crowded. I don't know how we got those seats. Just lucky. But nobody wanted, they took a long time to sell. Because nobody's like jumping off the, it's not Taylor Swift.
yeah.
It's not Bruno Mars. It's not, the Eagles.
But,
God.
but still, it's like you get these concerts. It's like, you know, come on. Cher comes around and she's like $100, $150 just for general admission tickets. That means you're up in the nosebleed section. You know,
Yeah. Yep. I get it.
it's like concerts, all that stuff is. It's like you can't do it anymore because you can't afford it. You
I
know,
can't afford it. That's for sure.
you
Like I
know,
said, you
most,
got to go see somebody. And we've been fortunate because I do love concerts, and I try to go every summer. I've gone. Last summer was the first time I missed a concert, and since I was 14 years old, and which was like what 5 years ago. And but no, it's. But you got to go. Me and Jan. But I've seen some good ones. Me and Janet also went to see Earth, Wind, and Fire in Chicago together. One of the best shows I ever saw in my life. Oh my God. And so we've just kind of been lucky sometimes. I haven't paid a lot in a long time. I went and saw Muse with the kids, and I don't remember how much that cost. It's a long time
well,
ago. But
they have something here called Riverfest in the town that I live in, Watertown. Okay, they used to put on
uh,
free concerts every year, free concerts,
I love that. Detroit used to
you
do
know,
that. I don't know if they still do.
it's like some of it's like yeah, get a life, do your research. It's like the Journey Experience or something like that. Cover bands, right? But
Right.
they'd have some pretty good bands and stuff, even though they were country and stuff. You know,
That's all right. If
you
it's
know,
Yeah,
you do free concerts, I'll
we
go
got
to
we
listen
got
to
a lot of
anything.
parks in the summer
Yeah.
that do a concert a week or
Right.
whatever, and
well, I got to see like
they're
Little
usually
Black.
more your local bands and stuff, but they've had some
Which is
pretty
fine.
good ones
Yeah.
sometimes.
We have
Yeah,
Teddy Petty.
I
Yeah,
got to see
Patty Patty.
Black Hawk, Sawyer Brown. I actually got
Oh,
my
I remember
picture.
Sawyer Brown.
Yeah, I got my picture taken with Mark Miller,
Oh yeah.
the front man to Sawyer Brown, and then Black Hawk. I saw them for free, you know.
Wow.
But I got to go backstage also.
Huh, even better.
Well,
Look at this Pyrrhicon at Penhurst.
I
Yeah,
figured
Penhurst is a big one.
I figured it was like my wife's never seen a real concert, so you know,
No,
yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Well,
I
you got to
wanted
make
to
sure that happens.
when we went to Vegas.
John,
Right,
I've
we
only
wanted to
taken John been to 2 concerts with me in 30 years.
Wow.
And
we
one
wanted
was because
I
Whitney
wanted
got
to
us
go
some
to
comedy
Vegas,
tickets.
and she went with me. We weren't married yet until we got there, right? But we saw Garth Brooks in concert. All right, but it was just Garth Brooks, a guitar, and a bar stool.
Oh,
All right.
really?
So he would tell the stories about how he got into music, what his influences were, you know. So that wasn't really a concert, even though Trisha Yearwood was there as a surprise. Okay,
Oh
so
wow.
that wasn't a true concert. Well, she was, he was married to her at the time, and she was there for Valentine's Day. It was the next day was Valentine's Day after the concert. So anyway,
Wow.
so
Apparently, we need to go to Tokyo.
Yeah, we're reading the comments.
It's free there.
yeah, I guess
Nice.
so.
And then everything is haunted here in Tokyo. I read this.
I could
Yeah,
see that.
that's where they got that one. Uh, isn't that where Irene? Isn't that where they got that forest?
The waterfall.
Not
No, the
that.
forest.
Oh,
Suicide Forest. Is that it?
she's talking about Suicide Waterfall here.
Ah,
But I know the forest I thought that was
but maybe that's not
Romania.
Tokyo. Yeah. No,
I don't
I
know. I can't remember where it is, but yeah, I
Let's
heard
see.
stories about a forest. You go in there and you
Good
get
luck.
drive.
Well, me, I think all forests are haunted
Hey,
because I will be scared.
it's some
well,
scary things in there.
around
Noises.
here, the worst thing you got to do is worry about Bigfoot maybe. Because
That's a pretty big. Hey, what's up with all those sightings recently?
In Ohio? Yeah.
Did you? I know you heard about that.
yeah, there's
Romania
a lot
was
of them.
Romania.
There's also
Yeah.
you don't hear a lot unless you look uh, in the smaller towns, but there's a lot around here. But see, we've got the Kettle Moraine Forest that goes from like one part of the state and it goes, south to north, you know, and that whole forest region. But there's one particular highway that people take often because it goes between two smaller towns. It's the go between, the only way to
Yeah.
Right.
get from one town to the other without going around. Anyway, they see a lot of Bigfoots crossing that highway, and you see their reports end up in their little local papers more than anything else.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting to look because I'm not sure, but it was just in Ohio. There was like in a matter of days,
Yeah.
and it made the national news and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell's going on? And you know what? If Bigfoot's going to be anywhere, I mean, Michigan has lots of woods and stuff. Bigfoot's everywhere. I'm a believer, but I know Ohio has one. Ohio, for
It has
whatever
everything.
reason, is so freaking haunted, and I have no idea why.
I don't.
That's the craziest little state. But it's maybe they
Well,
just publicize theirs more.
you know,
I don't know.
that's where what was that movie? He lost Prophecies of Mothman. He was
Oh
driving.
yeah, that was a good movie.
He was driving
That's
from
in
Ohio and
is
lost
that Ohio
time.
too,
It's
or is it
between Ohio
Pennsylvania?
and
Pennsylvania.
yeah, where they kind of
Yeah, he
where
was
West Virginia comes up.
Oh,
something like that.
okay.
They were bordered, and he's like
Yeah.
lost time while he was driving, and he couldn't figure out how he got from one point to the other point so quickly
Right.
or something.
Right.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, that was.
The Wendigo
Yeah, that was
Don't forget
recently
the
too.
Wendigo. Wendigo.
oh no Wendigo.
What's that? Well, look at me. What's that? Wendigo.
It's from a Native
It's
American lore.
I've seen it before.
Malevolent cannibalistic spirit or monster rituating. Oh, Native American speaking indigenous folklore in the northern U.S. and Canada,
Hmm.
symbolizing insatiable greed. Oh my God! No wonder they're here. Famine and
Oh,
winter's harshness.
it's from here. I thought it was like something in Mexico or something. I mean, I must have been
No, that's the
thinking of
chupacabra
something else.
That's the
Native
chupacabra
folklore
in Mexico.
as a gaunt, pale, and decaying giant with skin taut over its bones, smelling of death.
But it's
Sounds like a
part of
hungover me.
Native American. It's part of Native American legends and lore. So, and the Midwest, and parts, there's certain parts of the United States that are rich in Native American history. Wisconsin,
Absolutely. And the
Michigan,
Midwest is a big part of
you
that.
know,
Yeah.
you know, you just you don't know. You
Mhm.
I
know, you
know.
gotta
And that's
even
that's
you
the
gotta do
thing
your
right there,
research.
Joe. I love that you said you don't know. And that's what more people, I wish they would just say, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
Because stop telling me it doesn't exist.
well,
You
here
don't know.
let's take a look at you've heard of the Dog Man, right? Because Michigan's got the Dog Man. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wisconsin's got the Beast of Bray Road. All right. Now, people are obviously seeing something. Okay.
Right. Exactly. And that's the
Now,
thing, I know what a dog looks like. People in the
well,
woods, they know what a bear looks
now,
like or a deer or
Or a
whatever.
wolf, even. Yeah.
Yeah.
now, hold on. So you are driving down this very dark road because there's no street lights for like 2.5 miles. Out in the country, you got woods on both sides. Very dark. You got maybe a full moon if you're lucky. So you got that for your light and your headlights. You see a canine, all right, eating roadkill, and headlights hit it. What's it gonna do? Its reaction is it's gonna kind of like go up and kind of like do that kind of like sitting up look with its
The
you
deer
know.
in the headlights. Yeah.
But
Yeah. You're going to
you
turn
know
like we all do. We turn first,
the
then
mind at the
react.
same time can be tricky because they can play tricks on you. The mind can,
I know
especially
that.
especially if you don't know the wildlife in the area. All
Sure.
right.
But
Now,
when you're hearing stuff from people that are local to the area, you have to farmers and or woodsmen,
Yeah.
people that hunt and they
right,
know stuff.
and now we go to the property that got dubbed. There's this property that got dubbed the Skinwalker Ranch of Wisconsin. Okay,
Oh, really?
and I had the privilege of doing a couple investigations on that land, and one of them was we tried overnight. But anyway, the things that you can see can't be explained. And from the thing that we've got evidence
Right.
of and stuff like that, we can't explain it. All right,
Right.
but now at the same time, you know, we never did see what they called the Beast of Bray Road or the Dog Man. Okay, I still believe that could have been a lot of misidentifications, you know, or
On your part or other people?
well, I think a lot of people are seeing something. They just it's dark and stuff on Bray Road and stuff like that, and they see a giant wolf, and you know I just don't see it happening. If it
But see,
is,
this is why when we
But
go ghost
maybe
hunting,
you just haven't confirmed that
right,
yet.
exactly. This is why
well,
we do
if it
things
is,
together. That's my thing. If two of you see something, if two of you see the same thing, then you got to give that something.
Yeah.
yeah, but see, they can never. They always describe it more wolf-like than anything else, black and
Yeah,
fur. All right, now that leads to the other thing. Now we know, that's like people misidentifying my puppy as a wolf. She
Yeah,
does.
he's
She looks
big.
like a wolf,
Big dog.
okay? Because she's a purebred Siberian Husky,
Hmm.
okay? And that's wrong. But you take and you say, oh, it's a dire wolf. well, they went extinct. But there's the catch. There has been so much around that, oh, we've claimed went extinct, and here it was actually hiding out somewheres. Okay. Now,
Okay.
the other theories about the dire wolf is you can go all the way back in history to where dire wolves were still roaming the earth, but so were gray wolves. Okay, at the same time. Okay,
Hmm.
so there has been proof that genetically in some wolves there's a bit of dire wolf in them because they crossbred way back when.
Yeah.
So then that's how, say, you get, one of these ones that gets like, more dire wolf than wolf in it, and it's bigger, you
Yeah.
know, than the normal wolf. But still,
Yeah.
I think it's more a lot of misidentifications because for this thing to actually walk on two hind legs and be canine at the same time, it'd have to be a werewolf. You know,
So you're saying it doesn't exist at all, or
I'm
you
not
just
saying
saying
it
these
doesn't exist at
recent
all.
sightings?
I'm not saying it doesn't exist at all. I'm saying nobody's proven what
More
it
your
is
recent
yet.
sightings. Yeah. Okay.
I'm just saying the original thing that started this all. She saw. I can't remember if it was one or two passengers in the car, but she was driving along Bray Road and saw something eating roadkill, and she said it stood up, but when a dog's sitting there eating and it does that thing, with its pushes up on its
Yeah. Yeah.
front
My dog
legs,
does it too. That probably lets me know
right?
he's got to go out.
Yeah, it almost
Jumps
makes
at
it
me.
look like So but who knows? I mean, I've gone through down there. We've been out that way. There's been a lot of strange and weird stuff that can't be explained.
Yeah.
On and around that property.
Hmm.
You know.
Yeah, until actually somebody can get a good visual, you don't know.
Yeah, and
Well, you don't.
that's what I just wish more people would say is I don't know
Yeah.
instead of saying you're nuts.
Well, I'm
Don't
not
say you're
saying
nuts.
people are nuts, but I'm saying there's a good chance that a good
Of
good
course, people
share
are
of
nuts.
people, a good share of people are
Okay.
having a misidentification
Absolutely,
along
and I understand
along
what
the
you're
road,
saying.
along that road. I mean,
Right.
here's I I don't know how many people watch me or not. I'm probably going to piss off Josh Gates, but anyway, he did the thing on Bray Road, right?
Uh huh.
I watched that episode. I was down there, not too long after they were filming down on that property, and I did some talking and asking some questions and stuff. But if you watch that video carefully, the Bray Road, and they see some eye shine and stuff like this, and they're going, "Oh my God, it's the Beast of Bray Road! We got it!
Right. Right. It could be virtually anything.
It was a raccoon
Right. I was gonna say, yeah,
in a tree."
yeah.
You know, I mean,
No, and I got it.
they
I got it.
they
A
do
lot
it.
of people feed into that.
Well, they do it
Uh,
all for the ratings and the money.
absolutely, absolutely.
I mean,
But there had to be something, even if we don't see it, and even if we think most people are not saying what they think they're saying, there's that story out there. It had to have some element of truth at some point.
well, that's like
especially the Native American stuff.
Yeah.
They lived in the freaking woods. They know what's in the woods.
the gentleman that owns this property. Okay, he is very reputable. You know, he's like a math. He was like a math professor and stuff for college and all of this. I mean,
Okay.
you know, he didn't buy the land knowing that it was. He didn't know any of the stories of Beast from Bray Road or any of that stuff until after he bought the land. He bought the land
Okay.
specifically to grow hay, harvest it, and take it back to Illinois to his horse farm. You know, to his horses.
Okay.
All right. He started setting up trail cams and stuff. He's got like 5 or 6 of them. He rotates them, and all that kind of stuff. You know, but you listen to his stories. They
Right.
are so believable, and I don't think the guy's making this shit up because he didn't
Right.
want
He's
to do
got no reason.
anything.
What? He's not got no reason to lie. He's not making any money from his lies.
Well, he is
If
now,
he were
but
lying, so there's
he
no
is.
reason for him to
Hold on.
tell a story.
Somebody else got their hands dug into him, so he's got that money fever thing.
Yeah. But and yeah, and unfortunately, when money gets involved in the situation, then you hear. That's when you start really hearing stories. That's when you start hearing make believe.
Well, but see, he was telling us stuff like till the DNR stopped him, and I could see why. But he was taking like roadkill, and he was putting it on his property and then putting trail cams on it, and he showed us how. Uh, he showed us the picture, and then he showed us the location of where these 2 trees were and stuff like this. And we determined that the only way that deer got into those trees the way it did was it had to have been picked up and dropped down into the trees. It couldn't have been, like dragged and pulled through. It had to have been because of the way the trees were shaped narrow at the bottom, you know, there was no way it was dragged.
Right.
So that means something
To get
lifted the deer,
I gotta.
tore what it wanted off the carcass, got its fill, and then put it down in the trees for God knows what reason.
Yeah.
Get him up, yes. Yes.
You know,
Get him up.
but there was stories like this where you take the roadkill and then all of a sudden it'd be way up here. Or, just some of the stuff we saw on those pictures from those trail cams were just
Yeah.
like unexplainable,
Right.
you know.
Do you know what I don't understand? And then this is way off subject, but it's in my head now. Those farm animals that you always see in the blood's drained out of them, or they're completely stripped of stuff.
Skinwalker.
Yeah, that's
Stuff.
yeah, like what the hell? And when they try to explain it, I'm like, no, no, that makes sense. Why isn't it happening everywhere then?
Yeah, see, the
I
thing
bet.
is, that,
Huh?
that, that was the big thing around the chupacabra.
Yeah.
Right. But I don't know if it's him. It could be alien. I don't know what it is. But it's something.
Well, the chupacabra has been identified, believe it or not.
I think I saw that where it was like maybe a cross between something and something else, right?
Uh, uh, it's called something.
There was some inbreeding going on. There was some,
It's a cross
yeah.
between a coyote and a wolf. but
Right.
but at
Yeah.
the same time, it had a little dire wolf in there and some unidentified canine, whatever, But thing was, it had mange or whatever, and or something, and it's like, yep, and because this woman had it and got it. Oh, what do you do? Taxidermy. She had it stuffed.
Yes, I saw her.
I
Yes.
think that was in like Texas or something.
Something
It was
out
like right
southwest.
around that.
Yeah.
It was right around that border of Mexico or whatever.
Yes, I
Right
think you're
around
right.
there. It was a big deal, and they took samples and off the what they could, even
Because
though it
good
was
for her for
taxidermy.
having that thing taxidermy. I mean, really, because I saw this.
And it had really bright sky blue eyes, like a husky. You know,
Yeah. Our mom's right eye.
but it's like
No,
what
I
the
know.
hell?
Yeah.
But it doesn't explain the blood sucking and the draining of the
No,
blood.
it sure doesn't because
You know,
that would be like a wolf or something. They're gonna tear it up and eat
Eat
it.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
They
hmm
can just drink the blood.
Right.
well,
They don't
see,
Uh,
want that meat.
wolves have got uh, a powerful jaw. More powerful than the husky. The Siberian husky is the closest thing to a wolf there is,
Yeah.
without being a wolf. All right, and I've seen her just chew a bone apart. I mean, just, I'm thinking, my God, she could break my fingers or something with just fighting them. She could.
Good thing she loves you.
No shit. Bless you, puppy. So, but
Yeah, so yeah, I don't get
think
all that
about it
blood
though. If it
being
was a
gone
yeah,
wolf,
and
it makes no
organs and
sense.
but think about it. If it was a wolf, I mean, they got that jaw pressure for a reason. It's to kill big prey. Because they take on. You've seen a wolf pack on one of those channels. They'll take down one big lion or something like that. You know, they got to have the capabilities. You
yeah.
know.
Right.
So yeah, but leaving them with just like a couple of holes and you know,
Well, and then I saw something not long ago. They were talking like organs were removed,
Yeah.
like just their organs, like a surgeon would have done it.
Mm-hmm.
now
So that that
that
opens
sounds
the
like
door to alien
a case of a
activity.
serial killer. You know, but if you want, but to leave all the blood drain, well, that sounds like a vampire staying away from humans.
Sure does, right?
You know, now you believe Bigfoot's real, well, vampires got to be real too. You know, I've
Well,
seen a
you
lot
know
of
what? Here's the thing: if
documentaries
we talk about Bigfoot and we talk about uh, spirits and ghosts, then
and
that
werewolves.
leaves everything open to me, as far as I'm concerned.
Well,
Um,
I say in
because
this crazy world, anything's possible.
hell yes, yes. Look at the things we find out every single day, and when I'm looking for that.
You know, I mean, I've seen some believable stories. I saw a mockumentary once, and believe me, I saw this mockumentary, and I believed it was real. And at the end, they come out and they were saying, "Oh, we did this because we're trying to save the whales and the dolphins from
Oh
this
boy,
sonar
yeah.
equipment that's military, so this film was made to draw attention to this, right? But the film was about mermaids.
Oh,
And
okay, okay. Oh, where like Is this one of them? It's like where the cuts are so clean, they shouldn't
Like
work.
almost laser.
Yeah, yeah. Or a
Why are you?
surgeon there with a
Hold on.
knife. And this guy, this man that they were talking to, left his cattle carcasses right where they were because he wanted people to see.
Yeah.
And so this is all that's there now, obviously, is bones, but yeah, it's really weird. Like, how do you
shit.
explain that stuff?
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't realize we went over. Holy cow, we were having so much fun.
I know. We do that all the time.
We haven't talked in a while.
Yeah, we'll have to do this again soon.
Yeah, please. Yeah, well, we're always game.
Thank
It
you
said
for
we're taking our
joining me.
trip in July, so maybe in August or September
Who knows?
Right.
we can get back together and maybe we'll have more ghostly stuff to talk about.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
And remember.
Well, I hope the news is good on your truck, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.